Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz! And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Kvaratskhelia. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha, perfectly measured that. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gonzalo Ramos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he get away here? Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That's been cut out, well played. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rudiger clears it away. To Marquinhos. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Fabian Ruiz. And they're on him in a flash. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. A searching ball that into space. Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball... Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gonzalo Ramos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodrigo. Oh, he's in! Now the finish! And yes, it's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Vitinha. Oh, great play! Gonzalo Ramos! Vinicius Junior. Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Oh, what a climb! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Fabian Ruiz. Bellingham. Oh, super find.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Dembele. Oh, important interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi has a go! And that is wildly off target.
Hakimi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
That's headed upfield. And smartly reclaimed. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vitinha. And here's Ramos. Sweet feet. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... He's through, it's 1-1. There's the hit! He's got a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ramos. And the shot! Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Oh, what a punch! Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. À sa place, le numéro 29.
Bellingham.
Changement en cours.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Big chance! Gonzalo Ramos gets flagged offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So,
8.
time for changes
Pour le
on
remplacer,
both sides, actually.
Le numéro 33. Attention, changement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Passes short and sharp. He's had a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Ah, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both sides
21.
then taking this chance
Le
to
numéro 17.
turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro
Clear
51.
away.
Le numéro 14.
Paris Saint-Germain
Changé.
have the chance to go the other way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's tried one! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to kick that out.
83 minutes de jeu par le
And it
numéro
didn't
33.
take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, Played right into his path. He won't be happy with that one. Bakula! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Here's Bakula, and he's found the way past. Alaba. It's a pretty loose pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Zaire Emery, Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia, and the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimpembe gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Thrilling. He's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. He is through here. And here's Pasalic. Kolasinac. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Kolasinac.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to... Haaland! Goal! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Atalanta are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's had it taken off him. This might... Real chance! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Gets a good foot in there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pasalic. No, he's not getting past him there. And he has been fouled there.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shoot. And the shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Atalanta grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, that's a key interception. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Pasalic! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And again! Oh, it's come loose. Stones gets good distance on it. Daron. And he's cut it out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Daron does really well to win the ball there. Rattini! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pasalic is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Belanova. Pasalic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pasalic. Fiddles. Rattini! It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught napping. Backward it goes.
This is the time you need that pace.
De Bruyne. And here's Doku. Doku. Pasalic. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he was quick to react. Akanji is there to clear. Now it's Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kolasinac. Great ball if he can get there. Lookman. Rodri. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Atalanta have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
De Bruyne! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got away.
Bellanova really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's their second corner of the game. Great chance! Goal! Atalanta! And the comeback is complete. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Cuadrado. Now here's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Quality ball. Duron calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's played him through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Almost an hour gone. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, nicely intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Corner number 3 coming up. Reinders tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, that is a good... Has a go! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that. Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bellanova. Played into space out wide. Quadrado. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And it's Ake. Ake.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now that's well seen too. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Quadrado. Always onto this.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Stones. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Atalanta have got it back and they'll have another go. Spread neatly. That was always going to be the keepers.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Foden, and he cuts out the supply. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Kolasinac. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Looking for options, for movement. Grealish! Grealish! In he goes again! Rafael Ton. And that may well be that. That is that. Atalanta have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. No, that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Target, Gordon. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Up for a header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Douglas Luiz. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Bremer gathers from the goal kick. Kolomuani passes just off target. Willock. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Shad gets over and intercepts. Douglas Luiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's clever. He has found the way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's in here! Goes in for the header! They've scored! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ha segnato al 20° minuto, numero 20.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And they've got rid. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, a delicate chip through. And here's Vlahovic. Douglas Luiz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played. Lobbed in behind.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shad attempts a clearance. Jacob Murphy. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Keeper's ball. Linton. Now, can they get it back? And he's intervened well there. Pope deals with it effortlessly. A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Vlahovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Krug Miners. And here's Vlahovic. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Locatelli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's Konami! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Douglas Luiz. Vlahovic. That looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And we hit half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Isak, and now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. McKennie, Douglas Luiz, Vlahovic, Isak, there's no decent hit, has another go, he's scored! Gordon duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter, just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Newcastle give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Newcastle are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Jacob Murphy. That's Willock. Douglas Luiz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vlahovic! In he goes again! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Kelly promptly onto that, and that is that. Kolomuani. Douglas Luiz. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes coming off in quick succession here. McKennie has a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
McKennie. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a little off target. Cambiasso. And it's Locatelli. And here's Vlahovic. Ball's gone out of play. Koopmeiners. Here's Locatelli. Vlahovic. That's a shade optimistic. Gordon.
This is the time you need that pace.
Murphy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
McKennie. Oh, important interception. Chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 10, il numero 2.
Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without complication. Target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, great ball! Great hit! They've scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. McKennie. Kelly. Kolomwani. He could be in here. Kolomwani! And it's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's onside. There will be 4 extra minutes. Isak. And he's been shifted off it. Locatelli. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here.
There's the hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, a breakthrough already.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That has not gone well. Hoyland. Menu. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hoyland. Can he finish?
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
And claimed it back swiftly. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And Eriksson! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Xerxes really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rashford. Interesting ball. Quarter of an hour played. Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he's managed to get free. Backward it goes. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely measured pass. And the pass is intercepted. Great work on the overlap. Digne. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Look at this, and the finish! And he hits the net! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
After 24 minutes...
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Maguire gets across to intercept that. Onana wins the duel this time. No, again there's no way through. Now he's off and running. And it's Eriksson. And here's Hoyland. That could spell trouble.
Manchester United have turned up with a
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Xerxes is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Højlund chasing after it. Shaw makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. And he's in on goal! Bruno Fernandes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? In with the challenge. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Menu. Nice sequence of passes, this. Casemiro was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Now it's Watkins. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's another good win of the ball. Menu. He could be in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Some really good ball movement. He's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That is a great pick. Højlund! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
A case now of complete control. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tielemans. Now it's Asensio.
The attendance for this match was
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Eriksson. Now it's Eriksson. Oh, it's played into the area. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. He's got the shot away! And he should have made it 4.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rashford. Offside again. Menu. And the ball's come loose here. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.